The Winter Journey è il titolo dell'ultimo disco della cantautrice australiana Julitha Ryan, che ne ha registrato una parte anche in Italia, avvalendosi della collaborazione di diversi musicisti italiani. Lo ha presentato per la prima volta a Melbourne, dividendo il palco con Mick Harvey, e lo sta presentando in questo periodo anche in Italia con una band italiana. L'abbiamo invitata e ospitata nei nostri studi e l'ha intervistata per noi Leonardo Foglieri.
Nothing between me and death. There's only
personal in terms of post-romance and the dystopian present. This is personal sadness, but the world is full of trouble and sadness. In fact, I can only say two words: Donald Trump. I think this explains a lot. I'm very worried about the direction we are going in as the human race. So some of it is inspired by my own sadness in life. My parents have died, and sometimes you feel very alone in the world. But yeah, so it's a combination of my own sadness, but also the sadness of the world as a whole, I guess.
is already all the paintings of flying birds.
Giovanni Colella I met in 2015 through Pierre Duce. Henry Hugo, who plays with me, is from Zurich, and he has played with Pierre in the past. So the first time I came to Italy, 2014, Henry introduced me to Pierre and Enrico, the drummer, and we played together. Then I came in 2015. I want to record. I want to record because I want a record of my time in Italia. And he suggested Giovanni. Giovanni, the first time we met, I knew straight away that he is a very perceptive musician. He understood my music. And then we did the basic tracks in Milano. And then followed 6 months of emails backwards and forwards between Milano and Melbourne in Australia. But we make a good result in the end.
Far away south on an island, oh, a mountain and snow.
Milano Grooves. Well, this is my terminology. Giovanni has some interest in electronica. My first record is very acoustic, but I wanted more electronica. I wanted more, less acoustic and more electronic. And Giovanni made a good combination of electronica within my songs. So I call this Milano Grooves. say my collaborations with other musicians keeps everything alive. For example, collaborating with Hugo Race, I play cello. Last year we did a tour in Australia with Hugo Race Fatalists, with Michelangelo Russo and me. And I recently am recording electronica with Hugo Race. He makes 2-3 records every year. But I first played with him in 1996, and we still are very good friends. Silver Ray, we don't play anymore. I'm sad, but people move on. Cam Butler from Silver Ray is a very good musician, and he now is concentrating on solo records. But the years, 10 years I played with Silver Ray, instrumental, just piano, and I learnt a lot about piano and keyboards. So these things are very important.
In your fingertips, beware of darkness. Watch out now, take care, beware.
A release of the Winter Journey in Melbourne in February. My band was Mick Harvey on guitar and Stu Thomas on bass, my producer in Melbourne on the drums, and 2 brass, a saxophone, trombone. And Mick Harvey came to play 1 week after finishing the tour with PJ Harvey in Tokyo, and then he'd fly to Melbourne and rehearse with me for the launch. He knows all the songs, very committed musician, but he has been a friend of mine for 14, 15 years, and hopefully will continue to play with me in Melbourne.